we're going to give the floor to Mr. Goran Milanovic, sorry, and Milena Dražević and I will just say a few words to conclude officially this conference. And we also thought that it might be a good idea to have a moment, maybe to have a debrief with you and to collect maybe feedbacks from those who would like to say something about this conference, these 3 very intense days. So yes, we will have a moment for that. So maybe just one word to say that it's not very easy to conclude because it has been 3 very important and crucial days. It's not a nice and pretty conference. It's not an easy conference. It's quite crucial and quite complex issues and topics we dealt with during these 3 days. And I want to thank you very much for that, because it's not easy sometimes to talk about all of that. And thank you very much first for coming. Thank you very much for sharing all the research, the concerns, sometimes also intimate thoughts and position. Thank you very much for conforming with the format of the conference, which is not easy all the time. It's 20 minutes, you cannot talk much than 20 minutes. Thank you very much for conforming with the English language. And some of us are not so at ease also with the language. Sometimes we are frustrated also. Thank you very much for sharing different approaches and show that going and coming are possible between them. Being a researcher, being a protester, being questioning, being also an advocating. It's not the same position, and there is going and coming between these positions, and I think it's not only promoted by our institution to circulate between these different positions, but I, during these 3 days, show that it was possible, and I think it's very important to keep this plasticity in the way we live and we want to fight and protest. Thank you also for reminding that we need to fight for higher standards in solidarity. I'm going to keep that sentence. We should never give up with this in comfort zone and lucidity that we can always learn more about different points of view. And this morning we had kind of talk about that. I mean, we constantly dismantled barriers and symbolic frontiers between paradigms, between knowledges, between what should be wrong and not wrong, etc., etc. And I think before letting this barrier and these hierarchies dismantled again and again, just try to learn more before. So thank you very much for reminding, and that would be my last word, the word of positionality and reflexivity. And maybe after a real lucidity, maybe we will, as Goran said before, leave space for other people, other positions, and other things. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Camille.